Hey, this is Judah Mantell for SceneForge Studio, and in this video I'm going to go over version 0.6.24. It has a couple improvements and new features for the Chromakey compositing system that will improve your workflow, and I'm really excited about it. So I have this scene here. We have an HDRI image and just a couple experimental objects. It's all just for playing around with these demos. And I have this clip here of the guy in front of a green screen. Now if I press play, you can see the camera is moving, which obviously is a difficult thing to deal with here. So the first thing I'm going to show is that the content-aware clipping has been improved dramatically. So let me quickly, I already have a color set up, so I'm going to increase this and adjust this. You'll see that even in smaller areas, such as this little viewfinder window, the system has gotten much more accurate and precise over smaller areas, as you can see, and it looks pretty good. And of course we can adjust the despill to get rid of that green cast on his jeans. Now we have something that looks pretty good. But of course the camera is moving, and that's not something that's really workable here. So let's go to clipping and enable our content aware. Now what this does, essentially, if you don't know, it overrides the color cutoff over here, and it has its own. So as we adjust this, you can see we have just our subject here, and as I press play, you can see it'll automatically remove everything around the chroma key as the camera moves around. It's a really great feature that I'm really excited about. It does highly depend on the quality of your footage and the lighting and everything, but once you dial in the secondary cutoff slider, you can see it works really well. And yeah, it's really great. So previously it had some bugs with the time of day. Now that's all ironed out and works really well. So let's talk about something else. Let's talk about color correction. So previously, I'm going to disable this, color correction only worked for difference mattes. So when you select a clean plate background. And it was great for that, but it was limited because it didn't work for Chromakey, which I would assume most people are going to be using. So now it works. It's fully integrated into the Chromakey system. You can adjust all of these properties with these sliders. So it works exactly as before. It's basically identical to the color correction sliders, just only applying to this Chromakey footage. So this video is pretty simple. There's not much new other than this feature, as well as the improvements to the automatic content-aware clipping. But there's a couple other cool things that are in the works, such as improved body tracking, because right now the body tracking doesn't work super well with the clipping, but that's being worked on. As you can see here, that's going to be fixed. And additionally, we're going to use the body tracking functionality to essentially automatically adjust these crop values for a more lightweight version of the content aware. So if your video looks something like this and you want to track the person, rather than removing everything around it, because it's in a pretty simple box shape, we can just use these sliders in real time to adjust the position of the crop. So it's not as accurate, but it will run a lot faster on other devices, so keep an eye out for that. It's a cool new alternative to the shader-based content-aware clipping. And so with that, thank you so much for watching. This has been everything in version 0.6.24. I can't wait to see what you create with this. If you have any questions, you can email support@sceneforge.app, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.